gonna like write some fucking heroic Hollywood movie about.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are out on the kayak again today. Gonna be doing some live bait fishing. I just spent a good hour plus finding some of the biggest baits I could find. I got some croaker, some smelt in there. Basically a nice little buffet line for some big fish, hopefully. We're gonna be targeting most likely halibut or lingcod, but you know, out of here in the ocean, never really know for sure what you're gonna find. But I do know we're gonna be using some big baits, in other words, targeting some big fish. Getting my live bait set up, ready to deploy. This looks like a good one. What is this? 8 ounce. Really just depends how deep you're fishing, how fast the drift is, and basically what your setup can handle. But I'm using some big baits, so I really want to make sure that weight's going to pull them down to the bottom. Got some big hooks on here. And I'm going to start off with a big smelt. I've had good luck with these recently, and I also lost something really big. I don't know exactly what that one was from a few videos ago, but hopefully whatever it was comes back. One in the nose, and then one in the tail, just like that. While he's still lively, let's get him down in the water. I guess if I had to choose one target that I'm looking for today, it would be a big 40-inch halibut, 40-inch plus. So this smelt is a perfect bait for that. Get it down there to the bottom. Anything that we're looking for today, most likely, like I said, halibut or lingcod. Both of those are going to be hanging out down near the bottom of the sea floor. So we're going to get that bait down there. Make sure that weight hits the bottom. Okay, and then we'll bring it up, you know, 3 or 4 feet so that that weight doesn't get snagged up. That way, that smelt is just kind of cruising right off the ocean floor, and a halibut or lingcod can come up and grab it. This rod could go off at any minute here. But while we wait for a bite, here's a quick word from our sponsor of today's video, which is Golden Mate. So a lot of people have asked me about batteries. Oh, and this, oh my God, I can't even lift it up. That's the traditional lead acid battery, 12 volt, 100 amp hour. This thing weighs over 65 pounds. And I'm not the strongest guy, but for anyone, that's gonna be a hassle. But luckily, nowadays we have lithium ion batteries, which are way lighter, including this one from Golden Mate, which weighs under 30 pounds, so less than half the weight of that bulky old space age technology thing. And it used to be that lithium ion batteries were a lot nicer, but also costed a lot more, so you had to kind of weigh your options there. But nowadays, these lithium ion batteries are very, very comparable, if not even sometimes cheaper than those old lead acid batteries. Truth be told, I don't really know why anyone would go with a lead acid battery nowadays. But not only existed a lithium ion battery, it's also so much more. One thing that this battery features that I haven't seen on any of the other batteries that I've used is this touch screen here on the top. So with this, you can see exactly how much power is left. The camera's gonna pick it up. Yeah, there it goes. So right now we're at 81%. And I can't tell you how nerve-wracking it is to be out on the water and not know how much of your battery you have left. But not only that, if you don't want to go into the battery itself and check it manually, it also has Bluetooth. So with the Bluetooth connection, you can pull up your smartphone. So if we pull up the Golden Mate app, which is free to download at the App Store, allow it to use Bluetooth, it's searching, boom, it picks up our battery right here. And so right here on the app, it shows you the same thing that I showed you on the screen, where it says it has 81% capacity, but it also has so much more. It shows you the voltage. It even has the different temperatures that the battery is to make sure that your battery is not overheating. And the Orion 1000 features enhanced safety with BMS, which protects against short circuits, overcurrent, overvoltage, and overheating, which obviously you never want to overheat out on the kayak. Otherwise, your whole kayak's going to go down, sink to the bottom of the ocean. And just the way that lithium ion batteries work, their cycles last even longer than the same capacity a lead acid battery would have. And not only that, this battery from GoldenMate is insured to last you 5,000 cycles. To be honest, if you get out on the kayak 5,000 days, probably by the end of that you're gonna need a new kayak before you need a new battery. So if you're looking to power up your RV, kayak, or maybe even just have some backup power at home, check out this GoldenMate battery, the Orion 1000. It has all these cool features. It's not just a battery. Check the link down in the description. Also have a promo code, get you a little discount on that order. Thank you again to GoldenMate for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back on the water. Also, I know my hair is a little funky today, but I don't know, for some reason I just woke up like this, looked in the mirror, and decided we're just gonna roll with it.
Oh no, I missed it. Come back.
I think he took my bait. Yep, no bait. Well, I'll give you a little update. It is now 11 a.m. I think I started fishing for big fish, you know, halibut or lingcod around 9-ish. Something like that, I kind of forgot. So anyways, it's been a little while. Unfortunately, no real strikes. I had one like little scratch bait that could have been a halibut. And then that last takedown that you saw, I'm pretty sure that was a lingcod. So I'm not sure if the halibut are just off the bite or maybe they're not around here. So I think I'm gonna switch over and start targeting lingcod. And obviously when we're fishing for lingcod, we're looking for the reefs. So I'm gonna head over to some reefs where I think there might be some fish hanging out. And hopefully we can pick up something because right now we're not doing too good. All right, off to the reefs.
Let's just get it down there.
Wait. Alright, I think I got one.
Yeah, that's a fish.
Finally, we got us something on the end of the line here. Doesn't feel super big. Oh, it's not bad. Surprised it never went on a run. Should we keep it? That's the question. Yeah, let's keep it. It's been a tough day, so let's put something in the cooler. All right, and that right there is our first actual fish of the day. Let's put them on the board real quick just to confirm, double, triple confirm that it's a keeper. So minimum size for these lingcod is 22 inches. And that's a nice 25.5-inch fish. Perfect eater size. And obviously it's always nice to catch the big ones, but honestly, as far as the quality of meat, this size of a fish is kind of in the perfect range. Anywhere from like, you know, 22 is the minimum size up to like 30 inches, I would say is probably in the sweet zone. And I've eaten plenty of fish over 30 inches too, and they're also great. But you know, if you want the best possible quality, I would shoot for something in this range. So anyway, that's a perfect eater size. Nice lingcod. You've never seen these before. They have big teeth in there. Really got to be careful handling them. When I handle them through the gill plate here, I don't stick my finger all the way into the mouth, otherwise those teeth are just going to tear up my fingers. But anyway, we'll take care of this, put them on ice, and get back down there. Limit on lingcod here in California, I'm pretty sure all of California is the same, but at least in the Bay Area, it's 2 per person with the minimum size of 22 inches. So one more to the limit. And one more thing with lingcod, and I've been posting this on TikTok like several times, seems to be a big deal on TikTok, people are liking it, but inside the gill plate, oftentimes you find these isopods. So if you came here from TikTok, or if you never seen the fish with the actual isopod on it. That's where it hangs out, right inside the gill plate there. I wouldn't want one of those stuck to me, but anyways, they fall off usually when you have them in the ice chest. Once the fish is dead, they kind of lose hope and look for another host. And unfortunately, a lot of times for them, they just die in the ice chest. Yep, that's a good one. Oh no! Came back. Oh, I got him that time. Oh, I got him that time. Oh my gosh. That's a big one, I think. Oh, he's running. I hopefully got a good hook set on him the second time, because the first time I didn't get him. Yeah, I almost made a critical error there of just giving up on it after the first bite. Because a lot of times, I've said this before, but a lot of times these lingcod, man, they'll come back 2, 3, 4 times if they have to. They're super aggressive. And that's exactly what happened here. That's a nice one. Bigger than the first one for sure. Not totally huge, but a really solid fish. Not hooked very well. Come on. Now I got him. Booyah! Nice fish. It's funny how that all went down, man. He hit it pretty hard the first time, but obviously didn't get hooked when I went to set the hook. And luckily, as I was about to have a meltdown over here, he came back around, got it. And once he did it that time, man, he was off and running. He was, I don't know where he was going. He wasn't going straight down into the reef. He was like going off at an angle. But yeah, it's a pretty solid fish, barely hooked. You can't really see it from your angle, but this hook is like barely skin hooked on the inside of the mouth. But yeah, it's probably solid 28-inch fish. Nice blue lingcod. Pretty cool looking fish. They have this like blue pigment in them. And I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, I've heard different stories from different people, and I don't really know if anyone knows for sure, but I've heard that it's all depending on the diet. So if the fish will eat octopus specifically, they get this blue color. And I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems like it could be. Maybe that octopus ink has some weird effect when it mixes with the muscle inside the fish to give off that blue color. Seems like it would make sense. But another thing that's interesting is I've never seen a big lingcod, like anything over, let's just say like 15 pounds, have this blue coloring. And I don't know why that is either, because those fish definitely also eat octopus. But anyway, someday hopefully we can figure out for sure. But anyway, this is a really nice one. I'm definitely happy to have him. Man, it was a little bit of a tough day. Obviously we were looking for a little bit different fish to start off with. Watch this. Well, barely hooked, but I think it was in a hard part of the mouth because this hook's not coming out very easily. There it goes. All right, hook is out, and that's a limit of lings right there. We'll take it. And now we're gonna give it one more try for halibut. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna at least give it a shot. Oh yeah, yes. That feels like the right kind. We might have one. I switched over to a little different tactic as the wind started to pick up here a little bit.
live bait wasn't working for the halibut, so I switched it up a little bit. And it looks like we might have some success. Ooh, this one's got some weight to it. This one feels like a good fish. Get the gaff ready. Get the gaff ready. Halibut. Come on, halibut. Slow down a little bit. Here it comes. First look. Oh yeah, that is a good halibut. That's definitely a good halibut. Where's my gaff? Here it is. Oh, barely hooked. Barely hooked. All right, come on up. Got him. Yeah. Sometimes it just takes trying a few different things before something works. If I can get this. Didn't like that. I'm gonna pop this hook out, and I don't want to get my fingers anywhere near the mouth because these guys have some gnarly teeth, even more so than the lingcod. That is a nice halibut right there. Probably around 30 inches, maybe even a little bit more. I'm gonna guess 31. Let's see if he measures up to where I think he's gonna measure up. Boom. 31 and a half. Mouth closed. Yeah, 31 and a half. Perfect. Beauty of a fish. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit here, so I don't know how much longer we're gonna last out here. This was kind of a last ditch effort to switch it up a little bit. I'll show you what I'm using here in a second. But yeah, just want to show you the fish. That is a beauty. Just what we're after. That's what we've been trying to catch for a while now. We took a break to go catch some lingcod, and then we went back to it, and we were rewarded with this guy. So anyway, let's throw him or put him in the ice chest, bleed him out, all that stuff, and then get back down there. So this is what I switched it up to right here. If you've seen any of my commercial halibut fishing videos, or even just regular halibut fishing videos, I've done this many times in the past. It's a little bounce ball setup. It's got a little hoochie on the end, basically a little squid imitation with this dodger in front. This dodger wobbles back and forth, giving that hoochie some action. We just drop this down to the bottom, control it along the bottom, let that hoochie and the dodger do its magic, and sometimes the halibut just can't resist, like this last one did here. And one other thing I noticed about this fish as I'm about to throw it in the cooler here is it's a little more pale than the average halibut that you catch around here, especially in the bay. And that's because these halibut will change color to mimic the ocean floor, so that they're nicely camouflaged down there. So what that tells me is that down there, the ocean floor, the sand, and maybe there's some rocks mixed in, is a lighter color than in the bay. And the bay is really muddy and dark sand, or even mud. I don't think it's considered sand inside the bay. So a lot of times the halibut are really dark brown. This one's more of a lighter brown with a lot of speckles in there. You can see, I don't know if it comes through on the camera or not, but there's like dark brown patches and then a lot of like white speckled throughout. But anyway, yeah, same species, but slight color differential or differences between each specimen. But yeah, that's a really nice one. So we're gonna put it in the cooler right now. And that's gonna wrap it up. We tried for another hour or two after that halibut, but no more bites. And now the wind's picking up quite a bit. So that's gonna wrap it up. It was a little bit of a tough start, but it ended up being a pretty good day. Ended up with 2 lingcod to make my limit, and 1 short of my halibut limit with a nice one at that. So not too bad. Ended up with a 32-inch halibut, a 28-inch lingcod, and a 25-inch lingcod. And on that note, we'll wrap this one up. Thank you all for watching. I'm really excited for the next kayak fishing video. I won't ruin any surprises, but yeah, I just don't want to ruin any surprises, but it's gonna be a good one. So anyway, stay tuned for that one. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you there.